Hi everyone! We will take a look at the use of numbers in Python programming. Building math equation with use of numbers is the fundamental of programming. Okay, let's see how we can solve numbers related questions.
Okay, so the first question is write a program that asks the user for height and inches and print out how many feet and inches that is. There are 12 inches in 1 foot. For instance, 4 inches is 3 feet and 4 inches. So there is a hint as well, so you can use the hint, but before we need to simplify the steps as usual we did all the time. So let's simplify. The question asks you inches, conversion to feet, and inches, right? And the second information which we can see as key part, and 1 foot equal 12 inches. And so we need to find out the result as foot and inches. Okay, so I just want you to approach this question as math calculation. It's easy math calculation, and just wanna solve this question because I use such a method in different project. This was the part of the different project. So when you use solving such a kind of problem, it's going to be easy for you to realize some part if you start real-time projects. Okay, let's turn back to question, and what we can do is we can just directly find out the math calculation. So what math calculation asks us, let's talk about the example. We can approach the problem step by step. 4 inches divided by 12. 12 is 1 foot equal 12 inches. We know 40. We have 40 inches. We want to find how many foot 40 inches is. It's gonna be like 3. So we need to round it value, so we can say that it's 3 inches, right? As 3 feet. So this is the information we have. Let's convert them to comment, and we need to find out how many inches is gonna be left over from 3 feet. Okay, that's why we need to use mod this time. Mod is gonna be percentage operator, and it's going to be divided. It's going to be find out the remaining value when divided by 12. So it's gonna be 4 inches. So the remaining is gonna be 4 inches. So this is the information that we can find out by building our program. So the question asks you to user is going to enter an information height in inches. Okay, so what we can do is we use input function if we want to collect information from the users, and we want to collect the inches information. Input, we're gonna use input, and function what is the height in inches, and then input has been entered by the user, and we're gonna print them into, we can print them into print function that is inches divided by 12. So we already calculated with math calculation, so we are just applying them to program and comma, and the result is gonna be feet, right? And comma and inches, mod 12 is gonna give us leftover in inches. And we shouldn't forget int or eval function because we need to convert it to integer. Let's look. Okay, let's say 40. Okay, 3 feet 40 inches. Let's calculate a different value. 20 something. Okay, it says 1028 feet 9 inches. That's all. It's easy. Okay, let's look at the question 2, and this time we're gonna talk about again something different that we haven't learned yet. I'm gonna talk about the random numbers. And the random numbers can be pulling out of from library, so we can call them like from random we can call them from random library, from random, and import randint function. What randint function can do? Randint function, it's a really nice function that we can use. The function is gonna give you a range, and it helps you to find out the numbers between the range that we have. We can ask, give you a random number. Let me explain with an example. You can say that randint, you can ask the function, give me number between 50 and 60. So let's look at what is gonna given. It is 56, and ask randint says 100, it's gonna give you 64. So this goes between the range that you can ask to randint function. But this time the question asks you, write a program generates and print 100 random numbers. Randint function only write 1 numbers, but this time we need to write 100 different random numbers. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use for loop for I in range 100 time. So we need to run the randint function 100 time and ask the randint function give us a number between 50 to 60 100 time. So we can use print randint 50 to 60, and it says that all on the same line, and we can give a space, and let's look, this is something like that. So they give us 100 different numbers when we use the for loop. As you know that the for loop is repeated what the function you write here after indentation. Okay, today we discussed 2 different questions. One was about the conversion to int, conversion inches to feet plus inches, and the other one is about the for loop plus random. That's all today. Thank you for watching. See you in the next class. Have a wonderful day, guys.